Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, need some more Peglin action. Honestly, right now, I'm getting a little bit of the end of the Isaac achievements feeling with this game right now. I just want to keep playing it, and I think it's because I can see the white light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm running towards it as fast as I can. Round draw we've done Crucible 19 with now, and we're set up just to do Crucible 20. I need to get to that position for all the other characters, and I did say I was going to come back and do base Peglin characters. I think they are the hardest character, and while, you know, the iron is hot, so to speak, I want to knock out this character, so this is going to be really painful. I know it will be, because this is the worst character, in my opinion, and this is the hardest part of the game. So, Crucible 18 is haggling prices have higher prices. I think I said that all wrong, but the haggling shop has higher prices. Not the biggest loss ever. I feel really annoyed as well because I don't think I mentioned this to you, YouTube, but I accidentally started the run while I was setting up my stream, and the 3 relics I was offered, one was the bomb baton, which is a really good relic. It was like the best. I can't remember what the other ones were, but like all 3 of them were like very takeable. These are all pretty stinky, to be completely honest with you. I actually should take 5 gold. Normally I want something more offensive. The most offensive thing here is Strange Brew, but it only gives me like 2 to 4 damage right now. That isn't a lot. The cookie, I've sort of gone cold on the cookie right now. I think it can be really good, but generally speaking is not that useful. Molten gold, 5 extra gold. You know, that could be an extra heal here or there. Now, what did I learn with this character? Well, I've forgotten it now, because it's about a week ago now. I think Swaltub is, generally speaking, a very, very solid get as this character. I also think you can't go for more circle builds just because of the nature of the character. Other than that, not a lot, to be honest with you. I just think this character is insanely hard. Logically, they should be very consistent, since their starting relic gives you more choices, but the choices are simply just choices of bad things in general, so whatever you pick, it's going to be bad. And already we're getting some, like, minor taste of this situation, as I've not been able to do this fight very well. I took a little bit of damage. Say Livy. Okay, I want to grab an orb as soon as I can, because I really don't want to upgrade the Dag Orb either. It's not to say I think the Dag Orb is awful. I do think it's one of the worst starting orbs, mainly because of this character. Like, they just don't really... They don't really, like, pop with a crit build instantly. I mean, none of the characters do, but to start with the Dag Orb, where you really need to get that crit, it's kind of brutal. I like to grab something a little bit more consistent. Normally it's the Swaltub that I try and grab, but we've not been offered that. I think Cersei is the hottest of hot trash. Someone commented and said that I don't rate multi-ball. I do rate multi-ball. I think it's an incredibly strong effect. And as such, it's only on like stuff with pretty bad effects with it. Or bad orbs. I think this is a pretty bad orb. And one of the one exceptions of this was the Potion Bolt. And that got nerfed in the last patch, so I think it goes to show that multi-ball is an insanely strong effect. I do rate it, but it's just hard to... It's hard to justify taking it when the downside is so great on it. I don't love taking Splat Orb, to be completely honest with you. I think it's good as a Spin Venter, whether it has +1/+1 on it. Otherwise, it's pretty garbage. I think we might grab a Reorbanizer. It's a 2/5 with potentially an upside. It's at least something I can sink my teeth into. Okay, I do have a path directly down. I think I'm going to just take the direct path. Don't do too much greeting. Okay. The name of the game here, just follow the rules of the game. It wants you just to power slide down the bottom of the map. Generally speaking, just power slide to the bottom. Now, you'll get scenarios like this where that's not even possible anymore. Then you just have to clear a path to the refresh and bite the bullet on it. Again, Dag Orb, fantastic. I guess I didn't need too much damage, so it wasn't the end of the world, but still. Couldn't hit the crit, therefore the Dag Orb was not very good. Nice! I moved the refresh into a spot where I could power slide into it. We get another kill. This is where this gets a bit tricky, though. The guys with 100 health normally take like 2 hits to kill, unless you get a very lucky crit position. I'm not going to get the kill in the next 2 shots, it's almost certain, so I'll discard the Terror Ball. Try and kill this guy, and then hopefully I can do 100 damage very quickly to this guy before he starts smoking on me. I did get the 25 gold again. I'm going to farm a little bit here, or try to. Just because of the scenario of where we are on the map. And I will finish off with a crit, hopefully. Perfect. Very good battle. Other things this character has an issue with, they sort of dabble in a lot of defensive strategies. They can gain armor, they can gain Belusion, they can blind enemies, and they can also heal. And it basically means you're like a jack of all trades, master of none of them. And you really want to like focus, I think, in one of these defensive strategies rather than dabbling each and every one of them. That being said, I probably should grab one of them. It is a very early time for Rest Orb. I could potentially get this into the max health territory. I think if you don't get it to max health early, it's pretty garbage. But maybe it is just too early. Maybe I should just be taking this up to turn into a big damaging orb. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Maybe that's one of the other criticisms I'd have of my builds with this character, at least in the past. I think I go too wide too early, where it's better to go taller early. What do I mean by that? I mean, don't put loads of orbs in your sack. Just put one really good orb in the sack, maybe, and then, you know, scale it up by upgrading it. And then once you finish upgrading it, then you add more stuff to the sack. Alright, that's honestly better than I thought it was going to be. Perfect. I would like to get a bit more money if I can. Alright, that is still going on, I think. Yes. I thought we were going to hit one more bomb. Let me take that last coin. Okay, you know what? 40 gold. Ah, I do like piercing as well. I have a huge amount of respect for piercing. We're not on a crit build yet, but we could be. It's actually an interesting question I've not really thought about. What do I rate more, the ice circle or the sphere? You become a 4-8 at max level, but you only pierce one enemy normally. At max level, you become a 4-6. So if you get a crit build going, the ice circle is better. Otherwise, the sphere is probably more consistent. That being said, this doesn't do all enemies at any one time. Whereas this one pierces all enemies on the board. So you know what? I'll take an ice circle. Right. I'm willing to do a little greed here. Left or right doesn't make a huge difference to me. I think Ambiguous Amulet is too weak. Sand Arrows is probably the best thing here. It's sort of a defensive item, but very rarely can you get it all the way. You know what, Unicorn Horn? I'm going to put some respect on your name. In part, well, we didn't get it, but in part because I want to see what your interaction is with heavy gloves. Sadly, we got the Sand Arrows, which I think is okay. Right, this was the fight I wanted. This is the perfect opening. We'll probably get through this without taking the 25 attacks. Again, this is just Dagorb things. If the crit was in a horrible space, then the Dagorb would have been awful. Because it was in an incredible spot. Twice, in fact. This fight is a joke. Well, I actually maybe shouldn't speak too soon on it being a joke, but it's going to be considerably easier than it otherwise would have been. I might even get this crit here as well. I think I do get it on this line. Ah, not quite. Okay. Oh, Ice Circle, you're pretty annoying. Actually, I think we are going to take some damage here. Just a small amount. I mean, we definitely are, because I was going to kill on that shot. Okay, surely we get it before the end, though. 78 left. We'll get it with a crit. I'll take this fight. Reasonable outcome. I take the 25 attacks. And then we get out pretty comfortably. I am going to add Swaltorb to the sack. I think it's so crucial as this character to get Swaltorb. It's such consistent scaling. Short stack, I don't ever take. Well, I do sometimes take it, but I only take it if I've got, like, insane numbers of crits on the board. We're not there yet. I don't think Pocket Watch actually does enough for you. So I'm going to take Perfected Reactant. Even though I don't have a bomb build yet. But most maps have bombs on them. Alright, this map again, just don't mess about too much with it. Just open the bombs, and then get ready for a party. You're gonna live. Pain. If I hit one peg, you wouldn't have lived. Okay. Honestly, better outcome. Because now I can farm some money. Very slowly can farm some money. That might be the fight. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. I can live with this. Let's take another upgrade. Let's take Swaltorb up another level. Swaltorb now is max level. I could duplicate it from a question mark tile. I would be willing to do that. Goodbye, Pebble. It doesn't matter where we go, fortunately, because it's pretty hard to go out of a certain side on this map, or at least I find it fairly inconsistent. Ah, Mental Mantle is so good. Okay, we're taking Mental Mantle. I just adore it. This is a very, very positive start so far. Refresher course or ambidextrary? I think we are going to be ambidextrary people. I'm probably not in a world yet to use it, but in the end game, I hopefully will be. And I'll have a crack at opening this. Why not? It didn't super matter where I went. I would like to fight the elite, I think, over the free chest. Goodbye, Pebble. Actually, I should have thought a second on that one. If I was going to make Obelisk work, this was probably the run for it. Ah, forget about it. It's actually completely fine. I'd already removed the Pebble anyway. But because I have ambidextrary now, I can actually put some detritus in the sack and be fairly content about it. I think the correct play is actually discard, take Dagorb. I know I just upgraded the Swaltorb, but I think the damage on this is way too high. It's higher than I'll get to with the Swaltorb, I think. I'd love the refresh. No! Pain. Alright, now we're in small degrees of trouble. Mantle, save me. I think I need to fire this. Okay, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit twice. I've accepted that outcome. But not again. We can heal. I think I'm gonna die still. We just don't have enough health for the last boss now. You know what? If I'm gonna do it, I just need big damage. We'll upgrade the Dagorb. No healing, you say? I'll take Beckoning Crit. I think it's going to be worth more damage. I just need to race Leshy to win this. But he does so much guaranteed damage. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm just toying with whether or not I want to discard right now. I probably do. If I'm in a race, I should race him. I should fire the best things at all times. may also already be GG that I didn't kill the planet with, like, random bomb damage. But we're definitely playing this out. I also need to keep on top of the brambles if I can. Well, we're going for random crit. I missed the crit. Okay, that is certainly it. Because he will kill me on the reload. And possibly sooner than that. I mean, that's just going to go straight into the bramble. Maybe blind? No. Alright. Honestly, a valiant attempt. If I didn't take a 25 hit versus the Minotaur, I think we could have got through that. Whenever you gain Must Circle, gain an additional 1. Every reload grants Must Circle and an apple. Well, this does nothing for me. I also don't like Must Circle builds particularly. I'll take Dumbbell, I suppose. Leshy again. Okay. Dagorb me. Probably should target the bat here, whatever. It doesn't matter. I need to do some damage to the slime anyway to kill it with the bomb. I would like to get my 25 before I end this. We may or may not do that, though. I'm not going to super greed this. I'd rather not take damage, to be completely honest with you. We almost certainly are going to be taking damage, though, sadly. Unless... No. Alright, we got the 25. Oh, I can't hit these bombs direct? Really? Well, I've activated every single bomb. Very cool. I should have just hit this peg all along. And let me out. We take 7 damage, but we got 25. I'll take Cauldron Bubble as well. Poison Bill, I think, is very viable as this character. And now we can look for Spinception, or whatever it's called. I do not love this battle. Hard to get 25 on, and you normally take quite a lot of chip damage. I do want to go right, so I need to start aiming the shots towards the right. Okay, well that slime died. The bat hasn't died. The bat is very dead. Everyone is probably going to be dead. Oh, actually, no, the spider might live. The spider will live. Not. Jokes on it. It isn't living. I didn't quite get the 25 gold, but we would have taken so much damage had I tried to farm it. And you know what? I leave with 27. Good enough. We can buy an orb later and an upgrade at the same time. Alright, Dagorb, I'm going to believe in you, buddy. My faith has not been rewarded. Please stop hitting the refresh. I do appreciate it, but I need to hit this bomb. I say I need to. I'd like to hit the bomb, as it does way more damage than my orbs do right now. Right, we'll kill a guy with the bomb. I'm almost certainly, well, I'm gonna get chunked during the reload phase. But now we have Must Circle, so as long as I avoid the crits, we actually do quite a lot of damage. And even hitting the crit is still reasonable damage at this stage. Obviously, I prefer not to. I don't need you anymore. The Pebble's actually better. Okay, I can actually live with the damage I took here. Not a terrible battle. I also got, going back to the multi-ball situation, people saying they like the summoning circle. I like the summoning circle. The problem with summoning circle, though, is it gives multi-ball to something, but you don't get to choose what it is. Also, if it's the last orb in the sack, you don't get multi-ball. In which case, it's just a dead orb in your sack. It's a terror ball in your sack. So I kind of wish it had something that said, like, it's always the first orb in the sack, for example, so you always get the effect on it. Sometimes it will be bad, though, because the horror ball will be after it, maybe, or the terror ball will be after it. That's the other reason why summoning circle's not very good anymore. 2 of the orbs in your sack are bad, and 1 of them you can't ever remove, so that being said, am I going to take it? No. I'm going to upgrade this instead. And I do have 25 left. I do have 25 left, you're right. It's so bad, though. Like, do you want to give a Pebble multi-ball? Not really. Do I want to give a Dagger multi-ball? Not really. I think this is something you grab super later. I'm actually just going to take a heal. I'm going to need it eventually. I could have also saved the money now that I think about it because I was going into a shop. I definitely should have saved the money. Whatever. Whatever. If I can get 40 remove an orb, I probably would consider it. I'll go for crit poison here, or try to at least. Nice. Okay, I need to clear out the refresh. It's in the worst spot imaginable. But I did push a decent chunk of damage out there. Nice. Okay, very lucky. That being said, I was unlucky where the refresh started. I've killed 1 plant in my first reload. I think that's none of the pace I want to try and make on this battle. At the very least. Funnily enough, I don't want the crit anymore. Okay. I will avoid it. Now I'll clear a path to it. I wish you died, but whatever. In-game, of course. Plants, IRL, you can stay alive. Good bomb here as well to kill the plant. So I do 100 to the 1 guy behind, and I kill. Do I greed to not heal here? To get an upgrade at the shop? And by upgrade, I mean to discard something at the shop. I'm gonna risk it for biscuits. I will take the oboe as well for a defensive item. There's no world where I get the 50 to get a relic. I could also buy an orb, just as a note. And I could get another Cauldron Bobble. It's really not the way I'd like to do that, though. We are fighting Lechy as well, so I should probably consider taking the Lightning Orb. Nah. I'm almost coming to the conclusion now. The Lightning Orb is very good versus Lechy, but basically causes you to lose the run later on because it's such a bad orb to have afterwards. Uh-oh. It's my old friend, Mr. 25 Tax. Well, I think we've lost already, just as an FYI. I'm not going to be able to hit this refresh easily at all. Yeah, it's over. We're dead. Because I had to do that, otherwise, to get down to the refresh. I don't have enough damage. Like, I can't do 404 damage in one shot. We have no blindness. Alright, take me. That's fine. The run was just simply impossible from the beginning. I had a relic that did nothing. I'll take Refilibuster, I think, here. It's the most offensive item. Good for piercing as well. Alright. Just give me the money. This map, I just got an example there. I don't know why, but I find like I'm struggling with it way more now than I used to. It always seems to just slide down the gaps. There's something about the way I fire now than what I used to do that isn't working very well for me. But I haven't been able to identify what it is that I'm doing differently. Get rid of filibusted. Fortunately, I got 25 there. Okay, I don't like going for must circle build as this character because it makes the dag up awful and you have to remove it eventually. Book Club is pretty garbage. It gives me armor, it gives me some survivability. That being said, it does like no damage. What do you become out of interest? You become a 4-8. That's actually pretty good damage. Alright, Ether Wheel, you're in. You give me a refresh, and big damagios. Right, we can't fight both elites, so I should probably put off fighting the elite as long as I can. I will try and farm some money here. The pathway does not matter right now. Right, one down. But a filibuster on this map should also be pretty useful. So much so I actually might try and farm some money here. I'm somewhat comfortable. Even with that annoyance, I'm still fairly comfortable. Give me the crit. Yes! Okay. But like, I chunked one of these down by 42. Much, much easier to deal with at that health. And actually, I didn't even think about this when I took it. The Ether Wheel has a synergy with Refilibuster, so it was actually a very obvious choice, I think. Okay, and I will definitely take a Swole Tub on top of it. We are going a little bit wide, but I can live with it for now. Really? I thought that was the most absolute given gold I'd ever seen. Yeah, I'll take the special relic. A bit unfortunate on the timing, but it'll never get better than the third area. I'm definitely going to add some more stuff to the sack at some point. And they are free upgrades, effectively. I know I take 4 damage in the process, but it's virtually free. Obviously, hitting the refresh there was not part of the grand plan. I am going to be punished for that. Okay, I can live with this. We got the kill in the next shot instead. I'm fine with this. Just take me out. This fight can actually get very scary, so... we'll take an upgrade on the Swole Tub. It's now... Is it max level already? No, level 2. I did say I want to wait on the elites. Is there really any benefit for me going that way? No, there isn't. We should go right. Or actually, you know what? I should greed a little bit. I want to go right, but... if I went left, it's basically the same outcome. I just fight the elite 1 earlier. Right, where am I going here? I'm going right. So, fire to the right. Clear the path. Because that was the other flip way of looking at this. If I went left, I was guaranteed to get the elite fight, whereas I could misnavigate still here. Right, Ether Wheel is going to do some big damage. Never mind, the refresh will do it regardless. Man, this fight is so annoying. I've just been chunked for so much, and I've done it fairly well, to be completely honest with you. I don't want to go wide still, but I do need piercing at some point, so I should take it. Gives me the upgrade immediately. Okay, Elite, be the slime fight, please. Not the green testicle one, but I'll take the green testicle. Not who I wanted to fight. By any stretch of the imagination. Not a great refresh positioning either. I at least got the crit on the Dagorb. Probably stage 1 of making this whole mess work. I guess I have a filibuster as well, which is pretty nice for this battle. Damn, I wanted that crit so much. If we can get the bomb, though. Alright, we can't. Do a little Swaltorbing. Refresh me, please. Thank you. We're out, I think. I'm okay with this. We're going to take a heal, because I'm going to need it eventually. Puppet is pretty weak. Balance or Shrewd Scales is not that good either. Alchemist Cookbook is interesting, because I do have a refresh energy. So I could pivot from refresh into bombs. I'm actually going to take Alchemist Cookbook. The problem with Puppet is so many enemies do 1 damage or something, and it just pops it instantaneously. And... sorry. What's the word for it? Avoiding 1 damage is such a minor effect. I don't care where I go here, as long as I don't misnavigate. Thank you. Ooh. You know what? Remove me an orb. I've added enough to the sack to feel content about making that decision. I'm also going to go left here. Because I do want to take this other battle. 2 times damage when your health is below 25%. Unironically might be important right now. So I'll take it. It's the best thing for me in the moment. And I'm not convinced I beat the boss just yet. Horrible refresh. Right, 1 plant dead though. I'm happy with that opening. Give me the crit, please. I knew I was going to miss it. That's the sad thing. Okay, we'll get an artillery strike against us. It'd be nice to avoid the other one, but it's going to be very, very hard. Okay, we can avoid a final one. Now you're going to get refilibusted. And killed. I probably should heal again. I'm not happy with my health right now. I think I should also do a Swaltorb. It is literally my scaling right now. Okay, big relics. Blindness doesn't do anything to the slime. It can be good for other enemies though, so maybe I should just take it as a defensive tool. Now, I guess the question is, do I think the health I will save from 4 blindness per shot is worth more than just taking 15 max health now up front? I think over the course of a full run it would be. I think going into the forest boss it isn't. So I guess I need to evaluate again. Do I think I'm strong enough for right now? It does also increase the level of which monster training becomes active. It will become active at 25 health instead, rather than what it is right now, which is like 21. That's not a huge difference, is it? I plan for the future. If the apple was considerably better in the present, I definitely would have taken it, but I think it's such a minor difference. Again, it's one of those items where the floor of the apple is obviously incredibly low because it's just a flat effect, the arrows have potentially got this really high ceiling on them. If it saves me from taking like a hit of 35 damage later, then that's insane, obviously. By the way, insane opening. Thank you, Refilibuster. And actually, the cookbook has been pretty useful here. It gave me another bomb. Oh, 2 bombs now on the board. I will be firing you, it turns out. And it's over. Great fight. My only regret is not getting more money. I'm going to take a heal again. I'm content with the build. This is okay on the second floor, but worthless everywhere else. This is just fine. And I think this is just, generally speaking, bad. I'm going to take the pocket watch. Thank you. I was going to say, probably should have just sent it down. I've not got enough health to mess about with right now. I don't have a slime on the board, but if I took this earlier, I definitely would go for a slime build. I'll take Complex Claw instead. I do actually think that slime build is viable as this character. It's just you need to get that relic early. I think you can get it offered as the opening relic as well, which would be pretty nice to get. Does discarding matter here? It doesn't not matter. I want to get to like the swole tub and stuff as soon as I can. But obviously I'm not firing the terror ball off. Actually, now that I think about it, there was no point in opening the bombs because the ether wheel, or at least on the right side, because the ether wheel is going to close it again. Right, let's get the center swole, because I'm going to be firing down here in a moment anyway. If I could guarantee the crit, I would have fired the dagger up there, but it turned out I was right. I didn't get the crit. I will say the refreshing into bombs has been very nice so far. I'll humor this crit. Nice. Probably means I win this fight now. Almost guarantees that I win the fight. A good crit. We get Vord. Bombs and refreshes are my way forward right now. This will be a refresh regardless. Oh, it's actually, you know what? It's still very close. Oh my god, I can't get this crit. We'll take double bomb then and just pray. Okay, closer than I'd like. Oh, here's the potion bolt that's been nerfed, by the way. It only can be used once per battle now. So the effect is still good, but you can't use it multiple times. Had I known, again, that this was coming up, I might have taken the slime relic. Then again, I probably would have died without the extra damage from Pocket Watch, so... swings and roundabouts. Okay, this needs upgrading because it's going to be so important on the next floor. Is there anything else desperately needed upgrading? Probably not. I'll take a heal. And we'll chill. You know what? This actually might be a run where I could make durable pegs work. To all the people that whine at me for disrespecting this relic, I have a refresh enabler. So maybe we'll go for a refresh build. It's also durable pegs are good with Swoltub. You really want like Swoltub refresh. It's also a pretty good map to have durable pegs on, just as an FYI. Ow. Don't quite get the kill. Oh, yeah, the bottom peg was a bomb, I was going to say. Why did that peg not come back at the very bottom center, but it's a bomb at the start? Okay, one other bomb, if I can generate it, would kill the guy and let me blow up the shield guy instead. We are not going to get it. Refilibuster me. I guess, actually, now that I think about it, durable pegs and refilibuster is slightly anti-synergistic, but... Because I break less pegs now, which means I get less refills. The principle is there, though. I'd love to kill the last guy on the next shot. Otherwise, I'm going to get chunked quite a lot. Well, good. The worst shot was my final one. By the way, where the refresh is right now is why I don't like durable pegs. I can't realistically ever hit that. Or it's going to be hard to, I suppose. Alright, I lost all of my health. We'll take a heal. I'd like to go right, but... It's actually pretty spooky. In fact, all the paths are pretty spooky here. I think I'll still go right, though. I'm almost certain I'm going to avoid this elite. I think my build is really bad versus elites right now. Again, this is another map, funny enough, where durable pegs is just not very good. Because I can't ever hit these bombs, and the bombs are pretty important in this map. This actually might be where our story ends. I need this to go crazy. It's pretty good. I wish I got the kills, but I can't super complain. Maybe Refilibuster gets them? Nope. Not even close. Right, that's your shield gone. And one final attack. Hopefully. Yeah. Alright, I'm spiraling the drain a tiny little bit right now. I kind of need to keep saving money as well as the other unfortunate aspect right now. And hope that something in the shop just changes everything. Scary fight! This, again, could be where our story ends. Oh my god. Okay, it probably is now. I was going to say the one advantage is this is a very durable board. So hopefully, you know, I get a big cleave off, and then I just found the gap. Right, one where the vein is down. I'm in increased damage territory, by the way, with the monster manual. Whatever it's called. Monster training, sorry. Monster manual, again, is an Isaac item. I die on this turn if I don't kill the guy in front. That's huge. Because I now killed the other archer, which means I only take 3. Pain. We can heal. Heal me. That's the worst outcome. I'm trying to get to 50 gold again. But I can't afford to fight the elite. I'll die. Oh my god. It's over. I should have taken durable pegs. I think it is just, generally speaking, bad to take it. Hello, Mimic. Well, I don't think I've ever been killed by you before, so at least we're gonna experience something new. Somehow miss, please. Alright. I'm just gonna say it. I think durable pegs did me really dirty there. Alright. That'll do for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Bye.